Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our distinguished analyst. Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
That's a game they know they probably could have won. And had a few more things gone their way, they would have.
Well, maybe should have. The score doesn't indicate just how well they competed in that game. For the majority of it, they look like the better team.
Now here's Harris. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. And this time of year, Grant, the evolution of strength and conditioning programs really show up.
No question. I mean, first of all, it allows for players to endure the difficulties of the season. Also, it's very preventative in terms of minimizing injuries. A lot of the strength and conditioning is about functional training, the kind of movements that you have on the basketball court throughout the course of the season. So I love where this game is at and the sophistication of these strength and conditioning programs on these NBA ball clubs.
Goes up off the inbound. Simmons, no good. Here's Achua. And Embiid with the block. For three, here's Harris. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harris. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Here's Adebayo. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Simmons. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You can't discount Embiid's value as a passer, that vision and court awareness. These are traits a team loves to have in a big man.
6 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. It'll be Sixers ball. And the 76ers with possession. Good momentum. 8 straight points.
Getting out! Wow! What a play! So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
You know, Grant, a few years ago, the NBA moved up the trade deadline to before All-Star Weekend. So it's had some effects. The trade deadline is earlier. There's the buyout market involved as well. Teams really can change their roster in different ways now.
Yeah, they really can change their roster, and that's important for teams as they prepare for the stretch run ending the season post-All-Star Weekend. But the bottom line, I think it helps the GMs and the front offices because you know what? They can enjoy their All-Star Weekend now. Before, they had to wait till after All-Star Weekend to execute a trade. They get it done now, and then now they can enjoy their week off during the All-Star break.
Now we get the real story. Very nice. And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance. That's how you stay connected to a shooter, was right in his jersey.
Butler can't get it to go.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
For three, here's Harris. The shot that time not on target. And the Heat going the other way now. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
And these two teams will face off against one another 4 times. It should be fun.
And guys, this first meeting always sort of sets the tone for how the rest of the season series will play out. For teams that know each other this well, this initial game is a big one.
Embiid from outside. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
He can be such a physical force. It's so hard to keep Embiid from getting to the free throw line.
Good on the second one. And he makes all three.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, the paint can open up for Hero because he's such a good shooter, smart to attack. He had a chance to do it there.
And the Heat making a change here. So it's Philadelphia now. 11-point game. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, they found buckets very hard to come by, and you could tell it frustrated them to no end.
Now, the AC seemed to be cranked up in that one. It was chilly in the arena that night, at least on that end of the floor, just cold shooting all the way around.
And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul. There's a minute 54 left in the first quarter of the game. Thybulle on the wing. Outside for Green. Pass to Hill. There's the triple. And it's Green missing. And here's Miami. Trailing by 13. Dragic misses. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 17-4 run. Three-pointer. And Green, good for three.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And the basket by Dragic.
Terrific patience around the paint area from Dragic there. Calmly knocks one down from the interior.
Here's Embiid. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
59 seconds left in the opening quarter. Dragic right side. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Now, some guys have a hard time finding their teammates in those possessions. Dragic is always looking to dish to get it to the open man.
Now Embiid. He's got 7. And it doesn't even draw iron.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Sixers. It's Hill with the drive. And the shot goes in.
And George Hill has been around, so he understands even with pressure, he's still capable of scoring.
Oh, stolen by Embiid. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Green. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Green's got 5.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Strus. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. The Sixers on top. They lead by 18. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. A comfortable margin for the 76ers here, guys.
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
Achua can't hit. Simmons with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Ooh, poked away. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And he converts the layup.
Well, Jimmy Butler committed on getting to the inside. The closer he gets, the more damage he can do.
Yeah, you know, nobody really considers Tobias Harris as an elite defender, but by all accounts, he's an above-average one. Opposing teams know that he's one of the best defenders on their team. You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
And grant a 6'11" wingspan for Tobias Harris. That's a big bonus for him on defense.
It really is. I mean, and you combine that with Harris's lateral quickness, and you can see the effect he has. Most people gloss over his defense with the eye test, but all the numbers say that he's very much a positive on that end of the floor.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The league resumed this season with a reduction in revenue, approximately 40% of which usually comes from gate revenues and attendance. That's required compromises from all of the stakeholders. And as eager as everyone is for the return to normality, it's a process and a painful one for the league's pocketbook.
Yeah, that's right. Good point, Allie. Thank you.
Well, Dwayne Wade had a great comment about Jimmy Butler, saying that his crazy is their kind of crazy, and that's in reference to the Heat culture.
Harris on the wing. On the wing, Curry. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Curry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Here's Butler. The Heat rebound. Hero outside. They shoot again. Howard grabs the miss.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
It's hauled in by the Sixers. You know, Brent, we heard the critics of Jimmy Butler saying he's confrontational, abrasive, a bad teammate. That has not been the case in Miami.
Well, let's be honest, B.A., he was all of those things. But no, Miami seems to be the kind of culture where Jimmy even himself